Hello, everyone. This is your boy Ray again. Many people have asked me this. How did you guys met me and my wife? And because our story goes way back. It's beautiful. It's a storyteller kind of thing. But let me share it with you. For those, well, whenever you want to find out how we met, we'll post it. You can read it here. Okay. Let me start. This started in. Hold on. Fall of 1983 in Puerto Rico. The town Tillo. Uh, I was in my 16s or 17s, and she was like 2 years younger than me. Yeah, that's how we met. That's the age. That's the setting. We haven't met yet. I have a friend of mine. I live in the projects, the condominio. A friend of mine told me, "Hey Ray, let's go to the cancha de brisas on the basketball court in a residential area called Brisas de Atillo. There's some girls playing volleyball, and there's some new girl there. I would like to meet her." I said, "Sure, let's go, bro." So we went there. It's very close to home, to the condominio of Cálculo Delgado. For those of you that know, the story's coming with names, some names, okay? So we went to the cancha, and there she was. There's a group of girls playing, getting ready to play volleyball, and my now wife was talking to another friend called Mayra, and her back was toward us, and a little distant. So my friend yells, "Yo, Mayra, Mayra," from the other side, as far as we can go, because there's a limit. And she turns around, and what's up? He says, he's we can't talk loud because it's the distant anyway. So he's just making the motion. Tell your friend I would like to meet her. Your friend to meet her. So she taps my wife in the shoulder. She turns around, and he says he will. She tells her he would like to meet you. The guy over there under the net side of the basketball court. They were playing volleyball, by the way. And from a distance, she looks at him and says, and he's like, "Playing it cool?" "No." She says, "The guy on the side?" "Yes, that was me." And I'm like, "What?" She says, "Yeah." She chose me. I'm not the predator. I was the prey. she She then we start talking. "Hi, my name is so so." We start talking. I'm gonna play. She played. She played great, and I was very enthusiastic. And after that, we got together. We started talking. I walked her home. She lived a little distant, but I walked her home. I'm pretty sure she had transportation, but she decided to walk. We spoke. We talked and talked, and it went on forever. We became close friends. Oh, in those times in school, it's like boyfriends, novios. We held hands and we kissed, and we talked and we talked and we talked. Nothing sexual, even though I would have loved it, but I respected this one too. But this one moved me so powerful. But we could talk, and we shared and we shared. She came from the story was she came. Her family lived in a faraway town in some projects also, but a faraway town, and it was very high in crime. So the parents said we need to move. I think there were five of them, four guys and her, one girl, and then the parents. So the plan was that the father went with the eldest brothers to New Jersey to get jobs and work, and then once they got a solid apartment and a job, they will send for the family. So they were calculating like 2 years. Then they sent my wife, her two brothers, and her mother went to my town where the mother's mother lived. So they were staying with the grandma. So she was finishing school that year. She got there in the fall. She was going to finish school for 2 years, and then later they will meet them 2 years or something. That was the plan. So we got together. We held hands. We meet at school. She would run to me. She would hug me. It was. She still gives the bestest hugs. Oh God. So we got together and we shared and we talked and we talked and we talked, and then finally the father sent for them. He says, "No, we got everything set. We're gonna send for them earlier." So they were leaving. They came on fall. They were leaving that very next year in May after school. The school in Puerto Rico finishes the end of May. So that was it for us. It's like, what? So her friend Mayra said, "Let me do something. Let's do a after class party at the end of the year party, since they were all leaving, and it was basically in her honor. So you guys could get together and say goodbye the last time." She was very good. She was our Cupid. Drink a little chocolate I make, sugar free. And I make my own whipped topping also, sugar free. I'm like a baby. I'm hooked up to this every night. So she told them, because her mother would not let her go, but she told her mother there was a party, which was a school party. Yeah, I'm trying to clean the lens and it just flipped. That it was a school party, graduation kind of type of party, end of the year get together. So we got together, we danced. I remember that last song we sang. We danced with Jay, I love you so. Please don't go away. Want you to stay. In the 80s? Well, then again, this was early 80s. If you were from that time, you know what I'm thinking about. So I walked home in the dark. Imagine this is a beach side, so you have the ocean. You can hear the ocean to your left, and it's nighttime. We're walking through the street, and in a line of palm trees, and the only thing illuminating us it's the full beautiful moon. We're walking and we're talking, and then we agreed, let's go both our ways, and let's not wait for each other because we're too young, and even though we want to be together, but we're too young and too much can pass by, and we don't know what's gonna happen. And we kissed in the dark. Just when I got too close to the house, before I crossed the street, we kissed, and I could taste her tears. I can taste her tears, El último beso que puse en tus labios, todavía lo siento. It looked like that song was made for us. Lágrimas amargas que me humedecieron mis labios cuando te besé. Okay, Mark Anthony. That song didn't exist then. So, but I told her, I will kiss you again. A little face. Someday we'll get together again and I will kiss you again. She left, she cried. So did I. And I walked my way, she walked her way. She left, she disappeared. Nobody ever found a way to contact us. Nobody ever communicated with us because the grandma did not want any links or anything. So she just disappeared. All I knew was New Jersey. That's it. I went home. Time passed by. I got another girlfriend. I don't know what she did with her life. I joined the army. Went to Berlin. I joined the army, and my basic training was in New Jersey. And I knew she was in New Jersey, but I didn't know where. But I didn't know where to look, where to find, or where to search. So I couldn't do anything. Not like now that you can really search for things. So I thought about her, but I had to continue on. There's no way to communicate. I joined the army. Then I got laid up. I got married while I was in Berlin. Also a girl from Puerto Rico. We were married for 26 years. 26 years. And all throughout these years, from time to time, I would think about whatever happened to her. Time has passed, I never had kids with this other wife I had. Marriage wasn't that good. It's not her fault. It's just we were incompatible. We were just totally incompatible. Many things went wrong, and I'm guilty of many of them. We just happened not to be compatible. Maybe with somebody else, she would have been perfect, like I am with somebody now. Different. So, 15 years passed by. Kind of forgot. She was pushed. My memory was pushed to the back burner, but her name was never forgotten. From time to time, it would come up in my dreams. One day, I go to this fortune teller. And we went from time to time. She was a friend of my wife's my wife then's family. She was a friend of theirs. She was like an 80-year-old lady. Abuela Jones, God bless you. She passed a long time ago. Um, we went to her house and she's telling a fortune. You know, over there you would take her, you wouldn't give her money because she did this out of kindness of her, but you would bring her groceries, milk, or some stuff she could use for the house. You could give them gifts as items. You just didn't deal with money. So we would bring milk, juice, maybe some meat, things that people need. So she's an older lady, so towels, blankets, and stuff like that. It was her and her husband. He was very sick, very old, so he barely mumbled. He was old. She was old and she moved very slow, but she still was conscious. So one day we're leaving the house, my wife, her family, and stuff, and me, and I was the last one on the line. When we're leaving the house, she holds me back. She holds me by the soldier. Ray, wait over here. Okay. Cano, she used to call me Cano. Because my clear complexion. Cano means white. My mother used to call me that. A lot of people call me that. Because the rest of my brothers are dark. But being Puerto Rican, we come in all colors. Um, so she holds me back and says, I need you to help me with something. Okay, Grandma Jones. And then my wife comes back. What do you need? What do you need? She says, no, go ahead and go with your mom in the car. Help your mom into the car and go ahead and wait for him here. He's just going to help me bring a suitcase from up high because I'm going to need it to loan it to somebody else. I said, okay, no problem. When I go back, she says, there is no suitcase. I said, well, she says, let me tell you something. With this wife of yours now, you're not happy. You never will have been happy. You never will be happy. However, you came to this world for 2 marriages. And that second one is going to make you very, very happy. And I'm like, whoa, you got to go. Oh. I said, where is she? When do I meet her? And the last word she said was, you already have met her. 15 years after this departure, time passes by. I forget all about that. 15, 10, like 11 more years pass by. My marriage is very bad. I end up in a situation that's very complicated. And I asked God for help. I said, God, please get me out of this situation. And I said, I promise I'll go a better way and I will break this relationship with my wife now and just go a different way. I'll just go a different way and start my life somewhere else. Just help me out of this one, please. By some miracle, he really helped me out. He always listens. He helped me out. Can't give you the details. Okay, 1 second, please.